everyone, my name is Javier Melquise Sosa Garcia, and today I will tell you a story. A long time ago, in some side of Colombia, lived a kid called Jacob. He was a very happy, athletic, and nice kid. His favorite thing was play basketball because he was faster than his partners and could jump very high. Every day, he carried a basketball and wore his favorite clothes. They were a polo shirts, shorts, socks, and running shoes. He said, "These clothes are perfect for run." His parents were Mark and Lucy. Mark was a funny, cultured, and a little strict man. His favorite clothes were a white shirt, pants, oxfords, and an elegant tie. Lucy was a friendly, generous, and a little fearful woman. Her red hair was beautiful, and her favorite clothes are a red dress, earrings, pumps, and a little bag. One day, the Jacob's parents gave him a big surprise. The family will go to Colorado for an incredible vacation. Jacob was excited. He never traveled outside of Colombia. All the family packed their bags and everyone went to the airport. In that place, Jacob saw the plane and said, "That thing is bigger than our house." They got on the plane and flew to Colorado. 6 hours later, the family arrived in Colorado, and Mark rented a red car for travel in the road. In that travel, Jacob and Lucy saw the mountains and said, "Those mountains are brighter than in the city," and they continued their travel. 1 hour later, the family arrived to a big and colored hotel, and Mark said, "We will be here for a complete week," and Jacob and his mother said, "You are the better." The next day, Mark bought tickets for a new park called Happy World, but Lucy did not want to go, and father and son went to Happy World. In Happy World, there was a lot of activities. First, they went to the bird observatory. They entered and waited for 1 hour for see a bird, but nothing happened. When they gave up, they could see 5 blackbirds in the sky, and Jacob said, "Amazing." Later, they went to the forest. They entered, but the forest was darker than outside, and Jacob was scared. But his father said him, "Don't worry, son, I'm with you." A few minutes later, they could see the exit of the forest, and they got out of there. Later, they went to the little fairground. In that place, they found a mysterious black briefcase, and Jacob said, "We have to find its owner." They picked it up and searched for all the park, but they couldn't find nothing. 1 hour later, Jacob said, "This is harder than I thought," and they gave up and went to the circus for see the clowns. Inside the circus, Jacob was very excited. He never saw clowns, but the master of ceremonies said the show is cancelled. Jacob was very sad, and they went out. In his road, they met the master of ceremonies. He was a small man with black hair, a big mustache, a black top hat, boots, and a very funny circus suit. Jacob asked him, "Why you canceled the show?" He answered, "I lost the black briefcase with my favorite gloves." In that moment, Jacob remembered the briefcase he found, and he asked, "This briefcase?" The master of ceremonies answered, "Yes, it is." "Thanks." He took the gloves and put them, and said, "Let's start the show." And everyone returned to the circus. Thanks to Jacob, started the show, and Jacob enjoyed it a lot. The clowns were a very funny and cheerful guys with big shoes, red nose, a crazy hair, and a very funny colored suit. When the show finished, Jacob said, "The show was funniest than another thing I saw," and they went out. For all the week, Jacob, his father, and sometimes his mother visited Happy World and did a lot of activities. The day when the family turned back to Colombia, Jacob told to his partner of class his adventures in Happy World. And so, I hope to turn back to Happy World someday. It was the better vacation in my life. Thank you very much for hearing my story.